Okay, I want to say thank you, KMR. I was plane spotting earlier, and I had to go home, and went to my mailbox, and I was shocked. You're an amazing woman. This is an amazing woman. KMR, I got your present. Let me see. Let me see. Here it is. Yeah, I got this in the mail from you today, and thank you. I'm gonna wear it all the time. Beautiful. That was amazing. I couldn't believe it. Thank you, Kmall. You're amazing, and thank you for that $25 donation. It was off the top. Thank you, man. I was like really discouraged. I went on this. I went on today. It was kind of a bad plane spotting day earlier, and I got that in the mail when I went home. Thank you. I came right back to when I got that. I came right back out. Mom, I know you're watching. Don't worry, everything's gonna be okay. I love you. But KMR, amazing woman you are. Just amazing. There are no words. I wasn't gonna plane spot tonight, but when I got that in the mail, I told myself, get your butt back out on the horse. Amazing woman you are, man. And when I get home, I'm gonna put it on and wear it all the time. I don't think I'm gonna do 3 hours tonight, but I'll do a little bit. Yeah, stay strong and believe in yourself. Mom, you know I love you. You're an amazing woman. And KMR, really, I was feeling really bad this morning, man. And I kind of went home. I said, let me go home. And I went to the mailbox, and there was that Christmas gift and a $25 donation. It really lifted my spirits up. Thank you, man. And believe me, Kmart, I'm gonna wear it all the time. You are an amazing woman. Hi to all. I'm not gonna do 3 hours tonight. I'll probably do an hour. Then I'm gonna go home. Get my butt back here bright and early tomorrow. Try to get some stuff at the airport. Yeah, I came on earlier, man, and I felt no love from anybody, man. It was just like, it was the worst plane spotting experience that I had in a long time. Hey, what's up there, my friend? Jimmy, Asparago News Service. Jimmy, how are you? Hey, Anthony. Yeah, yesterday I got me a K-pop group that was amazing. It was, I forget their name, but they're quite in the news. Let me see who they are. Who did I get yesterday? Let me see. But the agent, he gave me $350 for this video. Let me see if I can find it. Images. I don't know where this is at. Let me look. I'm looking. Screenshot. Yeah, this is the group I got yesterday. They're like almost big as BTS. BTA used to come out on a regular basis at LAX, but yesterday was slow at LAX, and I noticed all these Korean fans with better cameras than the paparazzis have. And great video. That'll be on X17 online, probably Monday. So, Mom, I hope you're enjoying this. Mom, I'm doing an hour tonight. I was on early, but it wasn't the best experience I've had plane spotting at all. But I figured I'd come back out and do a little bit and get home. Hey, how you doing, my friend? Yeah, I went in earlier. Yeah, when you go in Third and Rose, ask for Gary, because it's really tricky over there. If they don't know you, yeah, it's really tricky to record Third and Rose. Ask for Gary, and you talk to him. It'd be easier for you. I mean, sometimes you might go there no problems, but you got to be really careful. Going into these homeless encampments. A lot of them don't like cameras. But Gary Featherstone runs that area there. So I try to check in with him. They see you with him, you shouldn't have any problems. But that's on you. Thanks a lot. Yeah, every time you go to a homeless encampment, try to find out who's running it, and you should ask permission first before you just start recording there, because some homeless camps don't like cameras. It's a real tricky thing, man. Homeless encampments. Sometimes you'll be okay, sometimes you might not be okay, especially in Venice. So if you hit Third and Rose, ask for Gary Featherstone. He has a shop there. He sells food to the homeless. You may have seen some of my videos. And tell him I sent you. And people see you with him, and they'll talk to you and all that. Otherwise, when you go in there, it's a hit or miss. I always tell people that. A lot of homeless don't want to be recorded. So it's always best to find out who runs the camp and explain what you're doing. Even myself, when I go to 3rd Street, when Gary's not there, and they don't know me, I get these weird looks from these people. Well, yeah, I have a hard time going to the Venice sign. Me and Meg would sit there for hours and hours in her car. and watch people watch the sign, and it's really hard for me to even go to that sign anymore at night. It was the best time in my life with Meg at the vending sign. But KMR, thank you for that beautiful, those feathers. Amazing. Amazing. I watched a movie last night called The Crow. It's about a superhero and he had a crow for a sidekick. It was really a really good movie, man. So, Mom, thank you for the email. I appreciate it. I did have a hard time this morning. I sold that video for $350 to his agent, but I was overdraft. So I couldn't get any money out of the bank this morning because I was over. It was like $350, good video. So I came online. I tried to get a few donations, and I got nothing from nobody. So that kind of made me a little disturbing. But I kind of went home. I said, let me go home. And I opened my mailbox, and I got this card from KMR. I got these feathers. He left me a $25 donation in cash. So thank you. I'm not plane spotting anymore in the morning, in the afternoon. Get that. That's a strange crowd, man. I am not doing mornings anymore. But yesterday was so slow, LAX, and all of a sudden, BTS, they used to come out of Town Valley all the time with thousands of fans waiting on them. And yesterday, there's maybe about a couple of hundred fans waiting on this group. And I got some good video, man. And the agent actually paid me $350 for the video. So I was kind of in a great move. And I went to the bank, and I guess I overdrew last week. I was like minus 66 cents, so they wouldn't let me overdraw again. So I said, let me just go home. I'm not going to go in the airport broke. And I tried to get some donations earlier. I didn't get anything. That was like depressing, man. So I went home, and I said, let me just figure this out. And that was amazing. God works in mysterious ways. Even yesterday, it was so slow at LAX. And this K-pop group comes out. And the agent goes, I want that video, man. That'll be on X17 online, probably on Monday. You want to check it out. So I wasn't going to come on today. I wasn't going to come on tonight at all. But I said, let me come in anyway and do an hour. And here I am. Here I am. Back on the horse. Hey everybody. You gotta work LAX hard. It's hard sometimes to get celebrities right now with the mask. Yesterday was God sent. That group I got. God sent. I needed that actually. But I will not be plane spotting in the morning, afternoon anymore. I am done with that crowd there. Whew. Get that. I'm just going to do my nights every Saturday night like I've been doing, and I'm good. Forget about the mornings. So, Mom, I'm glad you're feeling better. You're out of the hospital, you're home, and you're relaxing, and I will get to New York City soon, I promise. I have this lawsuit I'm dealing with the the Santa Monica police have to be here for that. So that's why I'm not joining you right now, but I will be back. I'll probably stay a couple of weeks. My sister was there. She stayed, I think, 3 weeks. And my brother lives with my mother. He's my younger brother, and thank God he's there. KMR. I'm going to wear that all the time. I went back home, and I kind of went in my mailbox, got that present from KMR, and I gave me enough. It was great, So I came right back to LAX, worked a couple of hours. I think I got a celebrity couple. I'm not sure. They had the mask on, but my agent may know. And I said, you know something? Why don't you go out and explain about it? So we're at In-N-Out. You can always Google In-N-Out to see where we're at. And across the street we have 7-Eleven, my favorite store. But yeah, Jimmy, next time if you go back to the encampment, ask for Gary Featherstone. He's like in the middle of the block. He runs the store. And tell him I sent you, and he'll give you an interview, and he'll take you around the camp. This way people know who you are, and you have a better chance of getting interviews and all that. Any homes encampment you go to, always try to find out who's running it, because it's hard to show up with a camera, because it's like these people are they don't want to be recorded, and it's always good to find out who's running the camp, any camp, and let them know what you're doing, because you have a lot of haters going to camps, and that's what they're scared of, the haters. If they know you're friendly, they'll talk to you, and you'll be great. And make sure you go to the right, because some tents not friendly. Some of them are like meth heads. I'm not talking about all camps. I'm talking about sometimes you got to be careful. Now my channel is basically, the main stuff. I do work out of the airport a lot, but I film everything. I film everything I see, whether it's in the airport or not. But the reason why I work the airport, because I'm trying to find news stories. And LAX has been good to me over the last 20 years. My channel is not as popular as it was. People don't really care. That's probably about 6 months away, 6 months to a year. That'll probably reopen again, because they're building it higher. It's all new there now. Even Tom Bradley, it's all. Yesterday I did a live stream at Tom Bradley. Then somebody, I think it was a G2 employee, was drunk, and they tried to give him a alcohol test. He wouldn't take it, and they had to call the police. They took his badge. Thank you, my friend. They took his badge from him. Why would you come to work drunk? Jobs, really good jobs are hard to find right now. People say there's plenty of jobs. Yeah, there's plenty of jobs, but not good jobs. Hey, Roger, how are you? Yes, there is plenty of jobs, but you really can't feed your family with a lot of these jobs. So why would you come to work drunk, and your supervisor requests that you take a drug test, whatever, and you refuse, So good to hear, Roger. So you refuse. They call the cops in. You still refuse, and you lose your badge. The badge is it gets you in the past security, the employee's airport badge. They're really hard to get those badges, but why would you refuse? Why would you even come to work drunk? So that was a pretty good video. We walked around Tom Bradley, and we walked around Terminal 1. We got a little bit of that, and that was quite enjoyment. No, they know who the guy is. They know who the guy. Somebody left the comment stating that I'm an ass because me and Team G went through the bag, and we got the guy's name. We destroyed evidence. We didn't destroy any evidence. There's cameras there. The cops, they know who the guy is, but it was a Delta flight, so the cops are not going to go against Delta. You know, simple as that. I think United Airlines has the most deaths for animals. A lot of animals die every day when you check your dog in. So it's not a crime. The cops said it wasn't a crime. You know, there was no investigation on that. The dog passed away probably in the undercarriage. I actually believe he suffocated because it was a French bulldog, and the kind of carrying case that he was in, there was no air, and he probably suffocated. So the guy just threw the dog in the garbage. Animal control wasn't going to come to the next day, and guess what? The garbage pickup threw it away. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Because that's not considered a big crime, actually, man. Believe it or not. As sad as it may be, it is not actually a big crime. His name tag was right on his luggage. You know, TMZ actually ran a story about that. They know who the guy is, but like I said, they're not going to do anything to him because basically Delta knew about it because it was probably in the undercarriage, and a lot of the money that's paid, I think the cops get airport police some from the airlines, and Delta was a big company, so there was no investigation. Plain and simple. Yeah, no barrier. That's it. But somebody left a comment stating, "Oh, you guys destroyed evidence." It was me and TMZ. TMZ actually ran the story. I gave it to my agent, but I have not gotten any sales on it. But TMZ actually jumped my story, which I didn't care because it was. They actually gave me the tip earlier. I was at 7-Eleven. I got a text from TMZ. They told me about the dog. They normally don't cover those kind of stories. But I was so intense of getting it, I was waiting for animal control for 2 hours. And I finally got the number and called myself, and they told me they wasn't coming to the next day. It wasn't a big deal for them. So that dog was probably taken away by the garbage truck. Somebody's dog. I seen several French bulldogs walking on the in Venice today. And they have a hard time breathing. They have to actually, you know, they have a hard time breathing, those dogs. So they need plenty of air. In that bag, it was bad. So, Mom, I love you, and I want you to get better. And thank you for watching my plane spotting this morning. It wasn't a great plane spot at all, but thank you for watching it anyway, Mom. Yeah, I'm not doing 3 hours tonight. I'm probably going to just do an hour, get home, and try to regroup and get back tomorrow to LAX, try to get some more stories. I wasn't going to plane spot tonight at all, but I decided, what the hell. Well, they should. They should. I think before they allowed emotional dogs, but they stopped all that. So people are now trying to figure ways out and to get the animals aboard. But and the guy even had a towel in the bag. There was a big towel, and there was only a certain amount of space in that bag. And that dog, I don't know, allegedly they suffocated. I don't want to speculate, but that's just my opinion. And it was sad. Horrible story. But LAX, there's a lot of horrible stories with the suicides and people dropping their mother, 90 years old, leaving her there without money. There's a lot of horrible stories at the airport that I covered. So this is only one of them. You got I think years ago, they named this square the Officer Tommy Scott Square. He was murdered by a homeless man in Venice. They actually named this thing after him, but he was murdered down this way. The guy was walking, there was complaints on this guy, and Officer Tommy Scott stopped the dude. Somehow the guy got control of the police car. He ran Tommy Scott into the fire hydrant, and Tommy Scott was beheaded. It was horrible, man. I think you can actually Google his name and find out the whole story. But he was the first officer killed in line of duty at LAX airport police officer. There's a lot of horrible stories that happen here, man. You got a lot of great stories. I guess the best story I had was the guy asked his wife, this lady, to marry him in Town Bradley. And I missed it. And I asked the guy to do it again. He did. Yeah, this looks like a big plane coming this way. It's got some big wings, and it's coming this way. I love the planes that are huge. This morning when I stopped plane spotting, they had a lot of big planes on landing. It was amazing. Embraer, yeah, Embraer, I believe that's a huge airplane. And it was just after I stopped plane spotting that came in. That's a beautiful plane, man. I have yet to catch that plane, but it's gigantic. Okay, thank you very much. See you again. Yeah, so we got another half hour to go. I'm not doing the three full hour. I wasn't coming out tonight after what happened this morning. I came out here early to plane spot. I didn't have a great experience at all, so I decided, take a breather. I got home and I got something in the mail from KMR. These beautiful, it's a necklace, feathers. And she also left me $25 cash donation. So that actually cheered me up. And I decided to come back to the airport. But yeah, Jimmy, I would definitely check out your video of 30 rows. How did it go? Did you have any problems? Yeah, that's owned by Arnold Schwarzenegger owns that place. Um, I stopped going to that CBS store because I think I had like $100 worth of reward points, and I went in there and they said that I had no reward points. My number wasn't in there, and I said no. It's been working for the last couple of years, and they actually told me no, man, you have no points. So the guy actually put my name in there, my email. He said you're good now, so I was good. So I went back in again a week later, and the same thing happened. And I told him, I said, you know something, I'm not coming here anymore because I lost all those points, and you folks are telling me I didn't register, and it's been working for like 2 years, and I actually had a lot of points built up, and you guys are telling me, no, I didn't. And it happened 2 times, man. I just said, you know something, I'm not coming to the store anymore because it's bogus. You guys pretend to get points out, and then when you get a lot of points, you guys are going to pay it, and you act like I need to register. So that just turned me off. But yeah, that clown is owned by Arnold Schwarzenegger, the whole complex. So it's very great, very great. But I do like it. I do like it here in the morning. I think I got here this morning around 9:30 or 10. I was actually trying to get some donations. I got nothing. That kind of turned me off a little bit. So I kind of like went home. I said, let me go home. And then I got that from KMR in the mail. And I said, let me come back to LAX. And I actually worked it for a few hours. No stories today. I think I got a couple of celebrities, but I don't know yet. They have the mask on, so I sent it out to the agent. And wasn't going to plane spot tonight after that horrible experience this morning, plane spotting. And I said, nah, you fall off the horse, you get back on. So I'm back. I'm not going to let anything deter me anymore from plane spotting, which I love. I do it for my mother, and a few of my subscribers like it. That's it. Keep it simple. Okay. But how did it go? That's what I'm asking you. I can't watch the video right now, but did you have an easy time going there? I'm just curious. Okay, you're lucky. You're lucky. I guess your vibe is good. You have a good vibe to you. That's what it is. They're trying to make that a nice block. You got lucky. They got rid of a lot of bad people that were on that block. Hey, I just saw a guy Featherstone earlier. I was going to get some cigarettes in Venice, and he wanted me to drop by 3rd. I told him I'll drop by tomorrow morning. But I actually went to Thanksgiving there. I was invited to go to Thanksgiving. That was nice. the people with nothing, that have nothing, are really good to you. The ones that don't really have anything and they're willing to offer you stuff, that's amazing to me. Yeah, Jules, and he's the one that has those tents that are really beautiful tents. They're trying to make it a example to all homeless encampments to get these tents to make it look good, so the residents don't complain too much. So they're trying to get grants from the city. Gary Featherstone and Jules are amazing people. Third Street is looking better and better every day. Third and Rose. Yeah, every time I record it, the homeless, I always try to keep it where, like, the comments people leave, throw away the tents in the ocean, a lot of nasty comments from the haters, and I always get rid of those comments. I'm hated by a lot of the people in Venice now because I took up a lot of the homeless down there. If you're on their side, you hate on the homeless, they love you. But the moment you turn against, you talk about taking their side, you get a lot of hate from a lot of those residents. They love German in Venice because he leaves all those comments up. I'm not knocking a man. We're not going there again. But I don't do that. The best channel I like is Invisible People. Mark. He does some great interviews. Lets them the homeless talk. Amazing man. And he has reached 1 million subscribers. I started doing this 3 years ago. Just doing it. Not knowing much about airplanes, but knowing that it's fun to be out here. No, he's great. This cop watch is a real dude. I'm just trying to show him. I've been cop watching in Venice for over 30 years. I'm just trying to teach him on nothing comes fast. You can't win everything like so quick. You have to basically pay your dues. Back then it was me, Zuma Dog, and Michael Dowd. We're the only ones doing video back then. And it came slow. It came slow. But there's a new crowd now in Venice, the rich people now in Venice. They're all about getting rid of everybody that lives in Venice. That's not like them. If you don't, if you're not on their narrative, they don't want you. But yeah, he works hard, man. He's out there doing it. I think every day he's doing it, I believe. His name is Matt Fisher. I've been trying to give him a little bit of advice about, what it is to be a cop watcher in Venice. But Invisible People, I love him because he just likes, if you see his channel, he lets people talk. And he works all over California. Yeah, he's got t-shirts out and hoodies and all that out. And also YouTube sponsors him. That's when you know you're good, when you have YouTube giving you money to do your channel. But, you know, that's when you know you hit it big. And he reached 1 million subscribers a couple of weeks ago. He actually called me about 3 months ago and emailed me actually and told me he was in Venice. And I met him. I was so starstruck because he's just an incredible person. The real deal. It's amazing to me though, there was nobody caught watching when we started. Nobody cared about it, you know. YouTube was not paying any money back then. The original YouTube, they actually sold it to Google, but the original YouTube did not pay money at all. You did video because you loved it. It wasn't about the AdSense. But once they got the AdSense involved, everyone came out of the woodwork. Hey Alex, UK now. And what sucks is now YouTube is doing, I think on short stories, they let folks take, they're letting people take your videos if they want and put it on their channel. I believe that's a bad thing to do because you work so hard to get your work, and just to let channels take your stuff because they can. You know, put in the work. Put in the work. That's the key. Put the work in. Some people just stay home and don't even like do anything and just take people's videos, man, and make money off their work. Some channels do it different. Some I think San Joaquin Valley, here asked you, can you use your video, and they give you credit. That's a little bit different when people ask you, and you can always say no. But the smaller channels, he will help them get a crowd and subscribers. So that's a little different. But there's folks that just take your videos and don't even ask you, and get pissed off and you give them a strike. Puerto Rico. I am half Puerto Rican. My name is Antonio Echevarria. My father's Puerto Rican. My mother's Jamaican American. And yeah, man, I am half Puerto Rican. Wow, that's late, Alex. Yeah, this morning I was up around. I don't sleep that much, so there was a playing guy, I forget the name of his channel, but I think he's in Australia, and they have a place where he plays spot that is so close to the airplanes. I mean, amazing close. And big planes. You could actually Google that, go to YouTube and plane spotting, and you'll see his channel. I think he live streams early in the morning, because I think it's early in the morning in Australia. If you're up in the middle of the night, you can watch them. But I was amazed, man. It was so close. Burbank. I think it's around 7:30, something like that. Let me see. What time is it? It is 7:18. I got this new charger, man, that I'm not happy with because it keeps unplugging from the connection. My smaller charger is amazing. It sticks to the thing, right? So yeah, man, this charger is driving me nuts. I mean, it's a great charger in theory. It has like 10 hours of battery life, but it seems like it just keeps disconnecting from the base. Let me see if I can fix it. It's irritating. All right, I got a connection now. I heard it, but it doesn't stick hard the way it should do, you know. But it is a great charger. It's fat. It's got a lot of juice, but something wrong where it doesn't just stick onto the port. All right, now it's working. It's working now a little bit better than it was. But I am basically here every Saturday night. I normally go 3 hours, but I'm only going to do an hour tonight because I got to get home and regroup after the morning. Wasn't a pleasant experience. But you fall off the horse, you get back on, right? But it's nice here in the morning, though. You can see the planes better. You can see the crowds that come out. But KMR, thank you for that beautiful necklace with the feathers. And thank you for that $25 donation. It was really much appreciated because I went home not happy at all today. And it made me come back out to the airport. So thank you. Very positive thing. Airport is changing. LAX is changing. A lot of construction going on. Tom Bradley's a different look. They're tearing down my main area where I always hang out at. That's being taken down. So this is a big one here. This is a huge plane. I like the big ones with the wings. Nice. I don't use an app. I don't track planes. I just when I first started doing this, I just basically stand here and I'm here to look at the planes. I don't care what kind of planes there are. Sometimes people come in and name the planes, but when I originally came out here, it wasn't to track planes. It was just to be here because it's an incredible feeling. Planes are over your head, the engine, the noise, the atmosphere. A lot of plane spotters don't like me at all because they call me a greenhorn, which I am. But if you go to YouTube and hit plane spotting, you'll see a lot of great channels that do it the right way. I just do it just to relax. Different trip. Yeah, but like I said, I don't use. I'm not really looking at track planes. I'm not. I don't do it that way. I just do it. I just stay in here and relax. The planes go over my head. That's it. Sometimes Eric comes in. He names them, but I don't do it for that reason. I just do it just to do it. Different vibe. But I would definitely look that up, my friend. Thank you for that. I would definitely take that under advice. Flight K24. All right, thank you. Hello, Chicago. How is the weather in Chicago? Yeah, this morning when I came on, I realized nobody cares. Plain and simple. And I kind of went to myself, okay, if that's the way they're going to treat me, that is no problem. Hello, SP. But my agent actually gave me $350 for that video I got at K-pop. I was shocked. But I was overdraft, so I went to the bank this morning and I couldn't get any money out because I had to pay all that overdraft fees. But for the agent to give me $350. Amazing. Yeah, actually, I was actually in a good mood this morning, but when I realized I couldn't get any money out, I couldn't get coffee or cigarettes. I tried to come on here in the morning and get a couple of donations, and I got nothing. And I kind of went to myself, these people actually care about you, Tony. This morning was a bad experience. And I went home after that, and I went to my mailbox, and one of my subscribers sent me this necklace of wings, and actually $25 in cash. So I actually came back to the airport, feeling good. Went inside for 3 hours, and told myself, let me go out and do some plane spotting tonight. And I'm here, and I'm doing it. Some channels, though, they get a lot of donations without even asking. I kind of go, wow, man, these channels are lucky. But I'm not ungrateful because I do get no donations when I don't ask for them from some kind people. But you kind of hate to ask for donations because it's like a embarrassing trip. But sometimes you need to ask. But thank you, KMR. There are no words. After what I went through this morning, and I went home and got that, it was amazing. Thank you. And thank you to my agent. Hey, Alan, how are you? See, what's that? Delta Airlines, Boeing. Pump, Oregon. But the real plane spotters that you go to their channels, they get a lot of people coming in. They have over 1,000 folks watching them, but they have like high tech equipment. They can zoom in really close. But they're not using their phones; they're using their cameras, and they have a good setup. When I get extra money, I'm going to get that setup, take it to the next level. In the meantime, I have to do it with my phone. Portland. Hey, Alan. Yeah, it's all good. But the video of the K-pop performers will be on X17 probably on Monday. Check it out. I'll have that at my community page. All of a sudden, I see all these Asian chicks running with, and these girls that are fans of the K-pop stars, they have all this high-tech equipment, better than the paparazzis, man. I mean, their camera equipment is no joke. So I got them, I got the K-pop stars. I shot it all, and the agent gave me $350 for that. I was shocked. Well, it's kind of hard to make money right now in LAX because you don't. Celebrities have on these masks right now, and it's really hard to recognize anybody unless they have bodyguards, and even then, sometimes you don't know who they are. The agent kind of knows sometimes he doesn't, but it's a really rough time right now. But you got to keep at it. Before COVID hit, I would get like 5 or 6 celebrities a day. So you got the COVID hitting, you got all the construction going on. It's a harder environment to work. I saw the LAX code this evening. He was hanging out with Tom Bradley. I gave him some crackers. He knows me, but he's an amazing bird, that dude. Yeah, that's the key, man. Keep on trucking. That's why I love the Venice Club. I mean the LAX Club, because he lost his girlfriend. He's got bad legs. He's old like myself, and he's hanging. He's hanging in there. Well, I am 62 years old. But yeah, seasoning is good. But some people are not lucky enough to get old. A lot of folks make fun of the old people, but a lot of folks are not lucky enough to, they may get murdered, they may get in an accident, they may get sick. So when you do get old, you know, you're blessed. Some people die young of a disease. Some people, you know what I mean? You never know. I live each day like it's my last, because you never know. And I'm fortunate enough, in God's hands, to, like yesterday, it was so slow, and I happened to get that K-pop group out of nowhere, and I believe that's God's work there all the way. Oh yeah, count your blessings. 35 years, Chris. That's a long time. sure this thing is working. This app, this battery charge is charging. Do another half hour. But I never came on here to be a big time plane spotter. I am the first guy that was live streaming. Everybody else is just taping the stuff, putting it on. And all of a sudden everybody's live streaming now. But when I came on live streaming over 3.5 years ago, no one was live streaming. But right now it's about maybe high 50s, low 60s. It's kind of frigid air. I remember last week it was so foggy out here. I think it was during the week. You couldn't see anything. You know what makes this area festive? It's the in and out, the colors. It's like a circus tent. You know what I mean? I think without this in and out and the festive colors, it wouldn't be like that. But it feels like a very festive area here. Oh yeah, that's all part of it. The sounds too, the atmosphere and the sounds make it just an amazing area. I try to bring this park here is where all the people hang out and plane spot and eat. I try to bring that to the stream. I try to bring in the atmosphere. That's my point, right? Right, plane spot. Airport has downtime. 1 a.m., 2 a.m. to 6 is very few planes landing. So the middle of the night, there's definitely a lot of downtime here. Love this phone. This is a Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. Not bad. Oh yeah, the trees, they actually make it's the whole atmosphere, man. It's just the trees, the lights, the sounds are incredible. Not bad, not bad. And the best part about this, it's free. I mean, unless you want to go into In and Out and get some food here, like most folks do. Most folks sit around here and eat under those umbrellas. And you can actually get a great spot there and see the planes while you're eating. Yeah, one day is not enough. It's like going to New York City for one day. You can't go to New York for one day. You have to basically at least a week or 2 weeks. In and out's okay, but I personally don't. I could have made once a month, but I personally have had better burgers. But it's good. You get French fries, a double burger, double is like, and also you can drink is like under $9 or $9. It's okay, but I couldn't eat it every day. I think folks that there's only a few, they don't have any franchises. It's all family run, so they want to keep it in the family. So people can't get it in certain states, so they want to at least try it. But it's up to the person. It's up to your taste buds. I don't know what your taste buds are like, but it ain't bad. You may love it and have it every day. For me, it's okay. There's some YouTube blogging in there dressed as a CEO. He said he owned the place. He went in there and he messed it up because now there weren't no cameras in there. I saw the video. He went in there and said he owned the place, and he made a big spectacle out of it. And so they actually banned cameras from going in there. You can go in there and sneak video, but that dude went in there for a YouTube prank, and In-N-Out didn't like it, what they were doing. Because I went in there one day and tried to videotape, and they were like on my ass. So it was like, you can't tape in here. They were like really being mean about it. And I actually found out why. The YouTube blogger went in there saying he was the CEO and messing with the employees for a joke, and actually ruined it for everybody. But you can go in there and sneak video. That's what I did. I did a video. I went in there, I snuck video. But if you just straight out do video and they see you, they're going to ask you either to stop or leave. It is private property. But I do love LAX, man. You can go in there and get a breaking story, man. Make good money out of it. I mean, most of the time it's boring because when you go in there, you try to lay low. You don't talk to the passengers. You just try to lay low, have the scanner going, and try to get stories. I mean, TMZ works at a terminal too. I see them. We talk for a few minutes, but we don't actually hang out. It's best to be discreet, undercover, and you get more stuff done that way. When you're hanging around talking, you get nothing done. So that's the way it works. Air Tony. That's okay. I don't mind nice jokes. Yeah, the flight thing is not easy. I went on there once. I couldn't figure it out. But the big time plane spotters, they have you can hear the control tower. They have a radio. You hear the tower, the guy, and they're really good on planes. Some of these plane spotters, they know all about the planes when they were built. It's amazing, man. I went on watched a couple of those channels. I can't compete with that. That's why I don't get that many folks that come in here, because a lot of plane spotters take it seriously. This is an amazing 7-Eleven. You go in there and buy your coffee in the morning. They give you a free muffin, raspberry, strawberry, banana, carrot, very good hot dogs, and everything is cheap in there, man. For this neighborhood, I mean, it's new. It's only been open like a month and a half, and it's not a franchise. It's the 7-Eleven people run it, and it's amazing. When you're on a budget, this is the place. Coffee's okay. It's not the best coffee in the world, but it does do the trick. It wakes you up, and I love it. You got bars, you got MedMen, the marijuana dispensaries, you have Ralph's, got a great restaurant down this area. This is a great strip of various stores, so if you ever have a layover, you can catch the shuttle out of the airport and get to, just ask people how do I get to In-N-Out, and I'll tell you, it's very easy to get to. You can actually walk here from terminals, and it's actually a great experience. All right, we'll do a couple more planes, and you guys can always donate. Help me do this every Saturday. It's in the description. If you please too. And I might come out tomorrow night and do some more. I have to see what I'm doing tomorrow at LAX. No, this is actually Sepulveda. If you Google In-N-Out LAX, it'll give you the exact location. But this is Sepulveda. Yes, indeed, Sepulveda. Well, I believe, all channels ask for donations. It's not like I made it up. A lot of channels do get support from the subscribers. Sometimes I do well in donations, playing spotting. Sometimes I get nothing. But a lot of channels, even the big channels, ask for donations. It's not something that I invented. But that was kind of you, Alan. Thank you very much. Yeah, my posts are pretty good. A lot of my old videos go viral. My new ones, sometimes they lay at under 1,000 hits, and a few months later they go viral. Some do. I'm coming close to 100 million hits on YouTube, lifelong. I think I have 97 million hits altogether right now, but I remember German inventors told me, "Oh, your channel doesn't get any hits," and it was like, okay, I'm not lucky like you are to have loyal subscribers. But if you check my account, my hit count, I do have a lot of hits. And but a lot of my old videos do well. It's always been that way for my channel. Put a video up, a little count. A few months later, boom. So I'm good. Okay, we got one more plane, folks. And thank you for coming in. And good evening with you guys. Good experience today. I like my nights. Got one more plane coming in. No, it did, but I actually went home. I came on this morning because what happened was I got a video yesterday. Agent gave me $350 for it. So I didn't have money in the bank, but I overdrafted all week, so I went in there, had nothing. So I came out this morning to try to get a couple of donations, and I got nothing. So I was broke, so I went home. And I went in my mailbox, and I got a $25 donation from KMR, and a necklace. So it gave me enough confidence to come back out again, and therefore I am here. All right, folks, that is the last plane, and I thank you guys for coming in. It was a great necklace. You guys have been a great audience. Great audience. I mean that, because this morning it wasn't the best time for me, plane spotting. I guess the crowd didn't know me as well. But you guys are amazing. $7-Eleven. In and out. And as you walk down the strip here, you got everything. Chinese restaurants, juice shops, Ross, Chinese food. This is an amazing strip down here, man. Bars, Melodies. I don't drink anymore, but that's a good bar right there. They finally got a traffic light here. There used to be a crosswalk. Very dangerous, and the city finally put in a traffic light. Hey Jerry, that's good. Everybody is uploading now on YouTube. I mean everybody, like news channels, like ABC News. They'll say, after their story, they'll go, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I mean, everybody has a YouTube channel. I think back then, I kind of had it made because it was like, not that much competition, man. And it seems like, let's see, New Jersey, right on. I remember I worked at the Soap Factory in New Jersey. That was a discotheque. A song called Born to Be Alive by Patrick Hernandez. That's in my community post. I actually worked with that guy and some dancers. And I found this video on the Soap Factory out in New Jersey. And I was so young then. The song was Born to Be Alive. Target, you name it, AT&T, T-Mobile. This is an amazing city here, man. If I could afford it, I would probably move over here, man. Right by the airport. Yeah, the people in Venice, all they care about is German in Venice. They don't care about me anymore. You know, years and years of working my butt off, covering all kind of fantastic stories. And it's all about German in Venice. I don't hate the guy. You can't blame the guy. You can't hate the guy because people like him. I had a feud with him over the summer. And I was blaming him, and I said, wait a minute, it's not his fault. I'm jealous. So I actually apologized to the guy. I knew the guy was 30 years. So you can't blame somebody because it's kind of like it in your channel. It's a new world now. Okay. Just keep doing your own thing and don't worry about what other people are doing. I've learned that. All right, this is my bus stop. Okay, this is my bus stop, and this is how I became a plane spot, because you can see the planes. You'll see what I'm talking about. The planes actually, Bedford, New Jersey is this place. Okay, got it. Paradise Garage was my, oh yeah, I used to work out of Paradise Garage. It was a group called Le Clique, and we did a lot of places out of there. Paradise Garage, man. It was a garage. All right, folks, I think my bus is coming, so I'll see you guys in the next round.